A lot of people commented on our original unboxing video of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, link up in the corner, about where they could get their hands on this big black box. Unfortunately, that box has been unavailable since the original Kickstarter campaign, but Archon just launched a new Gamefound campaign for the coming 3 expansions for this game. And not only are they bringing in 3 new expansions, they're also bringing the limited edition big box back for a limited time. So if you're interested in the big box and nothing else, then go down into the description and we will have a link for the Gamefound campaign. If you're interested in an overview of the whole campaign and different pledge levels, then stay tuned and we will go over the full campaign page. So here we are on the Gamefound campaign page, and as you can see, they already got over 3 million euros, and we only have 8 days left at the time of recording, 16,623 backers. So let's take a look here. So here are the list of all the current stretch goals. So we have a lot of additional miniatures that you can use on the board and for some of your units, as well as for some of the expansions from the Rampart expansion, such as the ammo card, first aid tent, and the ballista down here. And we also have a lot of additional heroes and their corresponding skill cards. We also have some additional tiles that you can use while playing, and some additional ships that allows you and your alternate hero to move around on the sea, which is part of this new expansion. Then there's a returning backer gift if you were backing the first version. So here we just have a small overview of the game for age 14 and up, 1 to 4 players, around 120 minutes. We have played this several times and we can say that 120 minutes is in the low end. It is closer to 2.5–3 hours for a 2 or 4 player game. There's a lot of text about why you should do this, and then there's some why it's awesome, but I would say if you want to see exactly how this game plays, then go check out our playlist for Heroes of Might and Magic 3 the board game on our channel page. I will link it up here in the corner. So if we go down to the new stuff, all of this you can see in our videos. Not gonna do too much about it. If you already know the PC game, this is a really fair adaptation of that game with all the different parts that you would think should be there. So the new thing is these 3 expansions. We have the Cov expansion, the Stronghold expansion, and Conflux. 2 of these are from the original game and its expansions, and the Cov, if I remember correctly, is from the fan-made mod Horn of the Abyss. And then, of course, what I said is you are now able to get all the old stuff as well as the new one. So let's go down to the very important and most interesting thing in my opinion, which of course is the new expansions. What does they contain? So all expansions normally contains map tiles, miniatures, the town, and 2 heroes, as well as all the required cards. But often they also come with some additional rules that you can use in the game. So I have actually not seen if there's any additional... Okay, so here the additional rules are subterranean gates and quicksand that you don't get without this expansion. We have the town board, the cubes, the mission book with the specific campaign for this faction, and of course a small unit leaflet, which seems to be new, to be honest, and a player aid. Then we have the Conflux expansion. Again, map tiles, miniatures, town, 2 heroes, the heroes cards, and all the required cards. And let's see if we can figure out what the new stuff is. So new stuff seems to be monoliths and summonable units. You get the town board, cubes, unit leaflet, mission book, and player aid. And then for the last expansion we have the Cov expansion. That again gives you map tiles, miniatures, the town, heroes to choose from, all the required cards. And this time we have whirlpools and clones. So these are the new additional rules. So also if you have seen the old expansion where we described this, almost every single expansion comes with additional rules or small additional addition to the core game. Get the town board, the cubes, leaflet, mission book, and player aid. Then we get down to the different pledges. So first up we have the basic pledge that will give you the core game and the limited edition tower expansion from the original Kickstarter campaign, as well as the new stretch goals from this campaign, and these will be the regular. We'll get into that later. You could also get the crystal, which will bring you the core game, the tower expansion, the faction units, which are the miniatures, and the neutral units, as well as the regular stretch goal and the crystal stretch goal. Then you can get all the new that brings you the 3 new expansions, the 2 stretch goal packages, and you can opt to get this in one big box, just like we did with the original core game in the first Kickstarter campaign. Then there is the all-in that will give you the core game, tower expansion, all the units, the battlefield expansion, fortress, inferno, rampart, as well as the 3 new expansion. And here you have the possibility to opt in and get the original big box. Be aware that this original big box here does not only contain these expansions, it also contains all the stretch goals from the first Kickstarter campaign, which is a big bonus in my opinion, because this box should actually be out of print by now. So if you missed out, this is a fantastic opportunity to get your hands on it. So we also have some additional content here. We have the art book, which is fantastic and beautiful. You can see some examples in our original unboxing video. We have a very nice dice tray, some posters, and some t-shirts and key rings. Then we have a list of all the stretch goals that they have unlocked. And here we can see the difference between the stretch goal regular and crystal stretch goal. That is based on whether or not there is this star here. So all the miniatures are crystal stretch goals. But that is all there is to this new Gamefound campaign. So yeah, you are not able to get the big box again by itself from just the core game and the original expansions, but you are able to get that specific big box together with all the new content in a new unique box. So if you really want these limited boxes, this is your opportunity. And as no other expansions, as far as I understand right now, is planned for the coming time, this might be your only time for a very long period to get your hands on these specific big boxes. But that was all for today's video. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.